Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the OSMO Pocket expansion kit. Now, for those of you that follow my channel, you already know that I love this thing. I mean, the OSMO Pocket is something that I think many photographers only dreamed would eventually come to fruition, and it has. Granted, I wish we had a larger sensor. I wish that we had a larger or wider field of view, but those are all things that will likely come in the future. And I was really hesitant about laying out the money for this expansion kit. I've gone through a lot of different accessories from Ulanzi, specifically that really do render the GoPro mount accessory that comes with this kit completely useless. And at $110, this is expensive, but if you have interest in these two accessories, specifically the actual control for the gimbal, and of course the wireless module, something that I do think eventually will be also integrated into the next generation of the OSMO Pocket, then that in itself already pretty much pays for this. But it is an expensive investment. Again, the GoPro mount that I'm pulling out of here, I mean, you can buy a plastic version of this from any company like Ulanzi that I've already covered. So this to me is irrelevant from this kit. It's really all about what you see right there. And then I do believe they also include a micro SD card, granted not a very sizable one. Let's take a look at the paperwork in here. I think it is a 32 gig. Yes, it is a Samsung 32 gig card. I mean, I think they could have given us 128 at this price, and you can use this. So I'll always take another micro SD card that's capable of writing fast enough for 4K video. And then you have some instructions. But just to quickly take a look at this, and I believe my OSMO Pocket has a full charge. So first and foremost, this is the most exciting accessory to me because not having control of the gimbal without a phone is a giant pain in the ass. So with this accessory, all you're going to do is attach it just as you would with any of the other accessories that, like this one, that are driven by the pin contact system. Power it up, and we should see, it should identify that it's on there. Now, I have read about issues where it does not, and right now it looks like it is not seeing that it's on there. Let's go ahead and try to remove that and put it back on and see if it'll see it. I am at the latest firmware. Now it sees it. So control wheel connected, and I know you're seeing my reflection, which is simply because it's picking it up off of something else. But now you can see I can easily pan anywhere with this. And I mean, it's just, to me, this should really come with the OSMO Pocket, no differently than this should have been built in. And we know with the Osmo Action, a wireless connectivity is actually built in. But this is a first-gen product, and DJI is still learning, so we have to take that into account. You can switch right here between pan and tilt, so it's really up to you how you want to use this, but this is really, to me, the most important piece of kit that you could possibly want for your OSMO Pocket, because again, without it, you'll have stabilized video, but you'll have no control over the gimbal itself without connecting it to a phone, which undoes the entire form factor. Now, I also do wish that the case that came with the OSMO Pocket could accommodate this accessory, but as you already know, it does not. And if you didn't, now you do. So that's your first accessory. And then these buttons also have functions. So that allows you to flip. Now we're staring at camera. Flip back around. So this way you don't have to rely on the old system of hitting this 3 times. They're trying to give you some more flexibility. Tilt locking. I mean, these are things that, again, are nice extra features, but to me, the key is right here. So this is, to me, the only way you're going to complete the OSMO Pocket. And I really did wait a long time before deciding to purchase this. Again, none of this was furnished to me by DJI. DJI and I have a strong relationship in terms of me being a customer that thinks they make great products, but they have never contacted me to review anything. Go figure. They must really love me. That's about the only company in China. Now, the wireless base. So Wi-Fi and Bluetooth capability. You can see I just connected it, and immediately it has lit up. And if I go to my phone and open up the DJI Mimo app, it should, I'm opening it right now off camera, it should give me control over, it should recognize the Osmo Pocket, which it does. You can see it right there. And I can go ahead and connect. Again, something that should be built in, but isn't. And it's giving me the code to verify. This is exactly what you'll have to go through on your initial setup. I've accepted. It's connecting. It's actually prompting to connect again. And now we are good to go. Now it is telling me I have no SD card, and that is because I do not. You can see right now it's actually picking up my reflection, as well as you can see the RX10 Mark IV there, and you can control everything here. So if you want to pan around, you can see me there, some lighting, again the RX10. So this is all being controlled with the phone. And if I go ahead and just put it to the side, you'll actually see that in real time. Do this as best as I can for all of you. So there you have it. And this is an accessory that I think, kind of like the control wheel, is completely necessary to get everything you can out of the Osmo. So Pocket, excuse me. See how I'm mixing them up already. But this is a kit that I feel is too expensive. But overall, if you want to be able to utilize and take advantage of every function that this dynamo, this tiny, powerful gadget has, then you're going to need these two accessories. And then if you want to go beyond that, you can look to third-party manufacturers like Ulanzi for literally everything else that you could possibly need for the Osmo Pocket. But that pretty much covers today's video. Again, this is the Osmo Pocket, what do they call it? The expansion kit. I don't know if I'd call it the expansion kit. It's more like the kit you must need, that you have to have if you really want to utilize this to its full potential. Do I think it's too expensive? Obviously I do, because I waited this long to purchase it. But because I do use the Osmo Pocket so much, I finally gave in, because I do feel that it makes sense. And of course, I will do a follow-up on this and demonstrate more and really talk about whether or not I feel it's worthwhile, even having just said that I finally gave in, because I did feel that it was worthwhile. So give me some time. I, of course, will report back. Hit that like button. Hope you all enjoyed. Post any questions or comments. And as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.